Murder comment. Oh, hey, I'm glad you're here. And if you're here, you must be interested in Dungeons and Dragons. Furthermore, I bet you're interested in Dungeons and Dragons in space, because that's exactly what we're going to do here is play Dungeons and Dragons in space, near space, ground space, the whole nine. And if you're into that sort of stuff, go ahead and like, subscribe, let us know what you think in the comments, and watch this stuff. So, welcome back to another session of the Astral Avenue. We are here with the players that are playing in the Astral Avenue. The players, everyone will say hello.
Hi, everybody. Let's do a space jam.
And that is exactly what we're going to do, except for you guys are not in space. Well, everything's in space right now. But we'll do a little recap of how they got to where they're at in the realm of space. And without further ado, a little recap. So, last time, with Tobias headed one direction, Blackberry up another, both found things of interest, but both of them came running with creatures following. Blackberry finding a lab of some sort semi-frozen over and electricity sparking everywhere, seeming to alert some security measure as creatures of ice grew to encapsulate some of the electricity and chase them out of the area, sliding down towards the rest of the troop. And Tobias had apparently woken up a skeleton who quickly froze the space around, creating this kind of skin-like substance, also chasing Tobias as he used his time ghost to escape. Regrouping as Tobias seemed to activate the flooring with gas spewing everywhere in this lower area, ice creatures quickly took down Blackberry as they clobbered him with their electrical iciness, and Tobias, getting some help from Duke, ended this creature that seemed to be following him after he took a hammer from the corpse. And after some time during this fight, the creature did get back up a few times, and with the exploding bodies of the electrical icemen, a few of you were more than injured as this ghoulish creature kept coming back until Dr. Jellybean launched some fire at it, causing it to explode as well, knocking her back out also, but ending the creature's regenerations. And checking in on everyone, Duke mentioned he was going to take a little bit of a breather. Seemed to strike a little bit of a chord with Hilda Rembrandt, his boss, who berated him a little bit for letting these other folk get first look at everything here. And he said it was safe now, and she promptly mentioned maybe she should pay them with part of his cut, and left to where Blackberry was previously, climbing the icy cliff and getting electrocuted in the process. Donna, Duke following fast, seeing this room filled with a few different looking apparati, and that's where we're going to pick up. What are you guys doing? We'll start with what's Tobias, Oblate, and Dr. Jellybean doing? You guys currently aren't in that same space at the moment.
Well, hey guys. So I found some really neat items that I think we need to do, and I noticed you don't have a weapon, Dr. Jellybean. So here, take one of my nice daggers.
Wow, thank you.
You too, Dr. Dama. You need to have a
I'm
weapon.
up top.
She's not
I
with
threw a
it.
rope over.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll get one to Dr. Dama. Hey, I also got the stuff that I need to you to use your tablet on.
She
My
can't.
tablet.
She can't identify stuff. That was
No.
Donna.
Oh, I don't know that.
I wish I could, but my tablet doesn't have that
Program.
application.
You get an update.
Yeah.
Update the firmware on it.
You don't have that type of science. Okay,
no,
well,
not yet. Hopefully one day.
that'd be a nice upgrade for you.
Pretty good. Yeah.
Well, here's a dagger for now. Holding this, but we need to find out what all this stuff does. I found this really nifty hammer. It doesn't seem to weigh anything.
Wow.
It must be strong. Looks kind of heavy.
I
That's
fucked
pretty
my muscle. I'm pretty strong.
He is pretty strong.
But yeah, we should group up with everybody, and we need to find a safe place to sleep because I think everyone's kind of hurt.
And I'm still real tired. I could honestly just sleep right here.
Right, let's not do that. I don't know if this is a good place. That camp over there is really safe, but I don't think anyone can make it to it safely. So, I don't know.
I mean, I don't know either. I don't even remember how we got here, to be honest. But
Well, I still am not really sure how we got down here in the first place, but that electrical...
I told you, remember? The other Tobias.
You told me. Other Tobias, yes, time ghosted me. I got time ghosted. I'm time ghosting other Tobiases.
Apparently, maybe.
That seems like it's
seems like a fair payoff. You pull quite a lot of those guys out.
I do actually. They're all different too. Have you noticed that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There's even that scary Tobias in me. He looked like he was like dead set on killing stuff. But anyhow, we should group up with everybody. I don't know what they're doing, so and hey, yeah. Blackberry, you okay up there? You doing all right over there, buddy?
He's passed the fuck out.
I just monitored his his vitals, and he seems to be okay. He'll wake up in a little bit.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, no. But we're tired. We need to find a place to rest. It's cold and it's I don't know. I think we need to hook up with everybody and we need to find a nice place to rest. Do you think that up there would be a safe place to rest?
We can go check it out.
I'm down for that.
But what about Blackberry, though? We got to take him with us.
You're right.
When you say up there, are you pointing at the cliff about 20 feet up at the electricity kind of barring it?
Yeah, that doesn't look that looks dangerous. I think if we throw him through here, he might get electrocuted and he might not be doing okay after that.
Yeah,
Might wake him up.
probably.
Who knows?
We could wake him up and then throw him up there, and then you could do your tablet thing, and then I'll call out, hey, is it safe up there? Is that a good place to rest?
Meanwhile, Duke and Donna, you're up here with Hilda, and Hilda's got a notebook out, furiously taking notes. Oh, well, that's interesting.
I want to go through the same process as her with my own notebook. We can share notes.
It looks like someone took something out of the mold here. Okay. Looks like some sort of blade.
Blade, like a sword?
Well, maybe for you and me.
Dagger?
Yeah, I don't know. Statue sure looks interesting. Yeah, you would see this. These two kind of like almost like console panels. Another one of those meters next to the light. And a large statue of what looks to be almost like a mechanical type person-ish.
Yeah, I'm going to be really interested in that bit of stonework. Probably start sketching it a bit.
Okay.
Dr. Jelly's not here, so I have to go like double hard on the note-taking.
And you will see Hilda kind of not really touching anything, more just taking notes on everything. Like she would spend a few minutes, she'd probably spend like a second looking at that at first and then like passing it over, like just working her way around.
Does it look any like pretty standard to the other ones we've seen?
It does. Give me a... Actually, you can see that the numbers aren't reading 0 on this one. The numbers would read 003 and then a 0. So there's 4 spaces for numbers.
Interesting.
Or actually, no, the numbers on this one are actually 3333. All threes.
Okay. There were still a couple other, I don't know what to call them. What's the best word for these things? Panels?
Consoles or panels, kind of like covered in runes and like
Yeah,
you
they're
would
still-
see similar of that, like that dagger that you saw Blackberry using, some of that like blue and white metal kind of like interlaced with the stonework in here.
Hmm. Okay. I did take note of a couple other ones that we did not see yet, so I'm interested to see what numbers they're giving. I'm just taking notes and I'm like
Okay.
talking, narrating.
And Hilda's definitely, for the most part, pretty quiet.
Gonna try to form a pattern here.
Well, I don't know what would happen if we tried to turn all these off, but might make it a little easier to inspect.
I wasn't sure if we could turn the electricity off from up here. I thought perhaps
No, I don't know. A lot of this stuff
perhaps another console.
looks pretty confusing to me, but
Hey, let me, I'll be right back, you guys. I'm gonna go take Blackberry's dagger.
Wow.
Like there are any levers or anything on the console?
so there would be
For science!
give me a
It's tool,
perception
just like
check,
any
dude.
other.
Tool for stabbing.
It's the tool for the job.
With a 6. You would see a couple of levers on the mold that has been lifted up. And other than that, you would see a singular lever on the consoles on either side.
Ah. Okay. I thought I heard.
Maybe we should try flipping them at the same time.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, that's not a bad idea, Duke, but you should probably let me not be here just in case it's not safe. I'll let you pull the levers, though.
Sounds like a plan, Hilda.
I think I've
Okay.
got most
don't
of
you
my
stand
notes about
There's
things.
like maybe next to that light over there.
Oh, no, I don't think, well, with those electrical cold boys that follow that bunny folk, seemed like some sort of security measure, and I wouldn't want to set off any other security measures. Safety first and all. But I'll let you two hop to it.
Yeah.
And she
yep.
smiles, closes her book, puts it in her little pouch, and starts scampering away. And she's actually going to go to the edge, trying to
Watch her
dodge
step.
as she gets electrocuted before climbing down.
With
Yeah,
help
oh.
from Donna's rope.
That really smarts.
Are you okay, Hilda?
Oh yeah, I'm fine. Just another little electrical shock. Nothing I'm not used to.
What's
Is that-
going on up there?
Oh, it seems to
Yeah.
be some sort of laboratory about. I don't really know. This figure seems
Come on, buddy.
interesting,
Come on.
though. There's a statue and. Yeah.
All right, Duke, are you ready?
What are they doing?
They're gonna. I don't know what they're doing up there,
We're
but
gonna do a manual override. Just a moment.
Oh, okay. Be careful.
Okay, manual override. That's
and you would see Hilda backing away.
should we? Yeah, I'm gonna drag Blackberry
Yeah,
away.
get out of here.
I'm gonna cast
Try to help.
guidance on Duke.
No avail.
Take it.
Hey, buddy, go ahead and stay behind me. I'll protect you right now. I know you're hurting.
And
I reached for the lever.
Dang. There's two of them, right?
there's a lever on each of the consoles up here, yeah. Of the two consoles. And then there's two levers on this thing.
Oh.
So, You kind of ready yourselves, hand on the lever, look at each other.
Can I take a quick look at this from a tinkerer's perspective? Is this a good, I feel like this is good.
Sure,
thing.
give me an investigation check. Taking a look at the console that your hand is on, about to grab the lever. With a 15, looking around, you would see kind of embedded into the walls, very faintly, the ice kind of walls. Some tubes that are kind of interconnecting all of this. You would deduce that the levers probably, there's like a 50-50 chance it'll turn off the electricity. But you would see along the walls, like nearby this console, little like bolts of those like blue and white metal kind of like stuck in the wall.
Okay, can I determine?
They seem like great conductors of electricity.
Yeah. Can I determine how I could disarm that?
Probably removing the bolts.
Oh, I thought they were like, okay, what I pictured was like a bunch of tiny little...
It looks like someone like drilled into the wall here and stuck those bolts in almost.
Okay, hold off, Duke, just a moment. I'm gonna try to disarm those.
Alright. Are you proficient with thieves' tools? Of course you are, you're an artificer.
I'm kind of thieving.
So give me a sleight of hand check. I'll give you advantage because you're proficient with thieves' tools. Whip out your tools and start trying to like almost kind of pry off each of these. And there's about 10 of them. So it'll take a little bit of time to do it, like kind of like surrounding this particular console. As you start popping them out, like maybe like 2 inches thick, like bolts, like bolted in, and
Ballista bolts.
yeah, well, not like, more like a screw bolt, nuts and bolts. And as you pry them out, that last one, prying it out, you see this little shock of electricity, and it just kind of zaps the wall for a brief second. There you have, what did I say? 6? 8. It's 8 bolts. And so you have 8 bolts made of that material.
Cool. Fun.
You good now?
Yeah. Think so. All right. Flip the switch.
Flipping it.
Or the lever. Same thing.
Wrong lever.
As you two look at each other, like ready, flip the levers. Flipping both of these levers, Donna, around your console, you would see this surge of electricity kind of power through it, and then just kind of fade away as this kind of mist covers it. But then all of the electricity would surge over to Duke's console. And Duke, I will need a dexterity save. Which you do have advantage on because of...
Still affected by guidance.
Guidance doesn't help with saving throws.
Oh, yeah.
And also, guidance is a reaction now.
I thought maybe that, right. I thought maybe that would be like he'd have to roll something, some kind of ability check for pushing a lever, but I guess I was wrong.
Nah, it's just a lever. Sometimes a lever is just a lever. With a 16. You take 1 point of lightning damage as it kind of just shocks your mitts a little bit, but you're insulated. And so you just instinctually let go. as a kind of torrential amount of the electricity fades from the upper wall, and kind of all of it begins to surge towards the statue.
Mm-hmm.
And Duke, on the one that you're on, a kind of part of the rock shifts and a little compartment opens up.
Ooh,
Click.
Now all of that electricity is still kind of gathered around the statue, almost like between its arms. It's kind of like holding it there, almost like a ball of energy.
And there wasn't anything missing from that statue, right? That wasn't the one with the blade or whatever? Or was that the
No, that was the mold that has been opened.
Right.
Pretty much underneath that table looking thing has been like cracked open like a casket.
Okay.
does the electricity over here look to be like?
And it looks like that actually surged through the walls on its way to you, Duke, and that's what sparked to you on its way to the statue. And so now all of this electricity is no longer present,
It's in the statue.
and it's just all kind of gathered in the two hands of the statue.
Okay, and there's also a lever
It worked.
here, right?
There are 2 levers on the mold.
2 levers. I want to inspect the levers.
Okay, give me an investigation check. Are you proficient with Smith's tools?
I am.
I'll give you advantage on this investigation. Because this is a smithy thing.
No, it's almost a 17.
I saw that. With a 12, one of these levers is obviously for like going up and like releasing the mold. The other, you're not sure what the other lever does.
I'm gonna put all the bolts into it.
Into the mold.
Yep.
So
Just shove them in there.
sure.
Yeah, just chuck them in there, and the other lever.
You're pressing the other lever.
I don't know. You sound like you were gonna give a description of the other lever.
We'll get over here.
The other lever, you're not sure what it does with a 12 investigation.
Sure.
The first lever, you know what it does. It's for pressing and releasing the mold.
Oh, I want to press the mold and then do the other lever. Right? I think. Because you close it and then perhaps the other one will electrify it or something. Could be fun. Could be a science.
All right.
Do a science.
Yeah.
Am I gonna die?
As you put those bolts into the mold and then press the lever that you're not sure what it does, you would hear this whirring of energy. It's just this kind of like buildup almost, and then this just kind of fade away of energy.
Open the mold.
Open the mold.
The mold never closed, or you shut the mold first, then you open the mold, and and there
Right.
there is those 8 bolts still there.
Maybe it didn't have enough power.
Everything okay up there, Duke? You said it was good.
Yeah, I mean, the electricity on
He'll just
this
make her
side
way up.
is gone now.
Tickle my bolt.
Okay. Hey, Oblate. No, you're tired. Dr. Jellybean, can you help me get Blackberry up there?
Well, I can try.
Look, the statue has a ball of.
How about you and Oblate help me? Will you grab
Okay.
each of you grab a leg? I'll grab the arms, and we can like swing him up there.
Yeah, maybe me plus tired oblate will equal a full oblate.
I think that's a
Could
good
be.
idea.
We'll see.
There is a rope dangling down at this moment too.
Okay, then I'm going to
Tie it around my neck and hoist me up.
Yep.
right.
Tie it
that'll
to his
do it.
ears.
Yeah, that sounds good.
No, we'll just tie it to his. I don't know. I'm just gonna carry him up. I'm gonna try to carry him up with them help pushing because it's only
Help
10.
push.
Yeah, help push.
It's like 17 and a half feet. Give me let's say a group athletics check to get Blackberry up there.
Sure.
Yeah. Here you go.
Big ol' 8.
Wow. Was I strong enough on my own to do it?
It's not going. It's more awkward than anything. You keep getting him up there, and he keeps like dragging down, and it's a slick, icy surface. You can't get Blackberry up there very easily
I've
without.
got my back against him, and I'm like scrambling with my feet.
Everyone, give me a Constitution save. Well, you 3.
Oh no.
We're exhausted.
No. It is exhausting, but it will take you about 15-20 minutes to get Blackberry up there.
Cool. All right.
Once they
We
get him
did
up
it.
here, I'm going to take his dagger. I'm not gonna say nothing. I'm just gonna take it,
Oh, okay.
and then I'm gonna march up to the lever area.
I was gonna give you one of mine. Hey, Dr. Donna.
Yes. Yes.
I know you're working on science and stuff. I found some stuff. Dr.
Very nice.
Jellybean said her tablet thing doesn't let us know what it does, but can you tell me what this stuff does?
Sure. Absolutely. I could do that for you. Just a moment. I'm gonna put the dagger in the mold.
And
Close it.
Hilda is watching intriguingly.
I'm gonna put the dagger in the mold, close it, and flip the switch. You guys might want to take a step back.
Yeah, we're over here.
As you kind of go to flip the switch, Hilda say, "I don't think it's got any power to it, hon."
What do you mean?
Well, all of the powers, and she points at the statue, there now.
Oh, you got to direct the power to it. I see.
Well,
Like, I have no idea what's going on. Just play along.
It's like a circuit, right?
And it looks like a mold for that, and kind of motioning towards the dagger that you're holding.
I just thought it was a piece of the puzzle. Just trying to.
Oh,
So
Is it-
would it have gone to it then before we flipped the other switch?
I don't know. It looked like it was going across it before, yeah. I can look at those items for you if you want. Toblin, was it?
His name is Tobias.
Oh, Mr.
Hi.
Bias, okay.
Toblade.
Oblin.
Tobias.
That's y'all's tuple name. Toblade.
Oh,
Oblias.
I
I like Toblade better.
what do you got there?
Well, Hilda, I found a nice hammer.
Oh,
I really like it too. It's my size and everything.
Yeah, that's a nice hammer. It's made out of silver.
Oh, very cool. Can you tell me if it does anything otherwise?
Oh, it probably does. I don't like messing with weapons. I'm not really more of if I get in a scrape, more of a defense-oriented sort of person. Did you get anything else interesting though?
Oh, yeah, I found this cool amulet. I think Dr. Donna will like. And then I found these potions that, again, I think
Oh,
Dr.
that's
Donna.
neat.
Mhm. I think she'd like it.
And she'll pull out a little monocle. Oh. Well, that's fused with the power of Mechanicus.
What?
Mechanicus. It's the domain of law. The plane, rather. So there's this place out there where it's all about law and like order and everything in its right place, and this looks like it has some of the magic from it.
Wow.
That's pretty nifty. Well, whenever Dr. Donna gets done, she can maybe do her thing and let us know exactly what they do, which would be really neat. But also, everyone's hurt, as you can see. I'm going to point down.
She will actually cast Identify on that one.
Yeah, she's helping you out.
Okay.
And so if you know you really want to do something okay, it lets you use the power of Mechanicus to do something okay. Not really good, not really bad, but you'll do pretty middling.
Oh, cool. What about the hammer?
Sounds like a pretty cool death
Can
metal
you-
band.
Do the whole thing on the hammer?
Tell you what, I'll look at that hammer for you if the next thing you find, you show me first.
Next thing I find, I show you first.
He found a wart on his butt.
I don't see. I don't.
You
see
know what
why
I
not.
mean.
Yeah, I'll totally let you look at it.
On our excursion here.
Yeah, you can look at it.
I found this weird mole the other day.
I know what you mean. The next treasure we find, you want to be the first one to look at it and write notes about it. I
Not
got
really
you.
treasure, just findings.
Okay, that seems fair.
I'm not here for loot or gold or daggers or hammers or even pendants. We're after the big one here.
Right, I'm after all the above.
Discoveries.
Oh, well, so can we have all the stuff we find then?
Yeah, I don't care.
Oh, cool. Excellent. That's good to know.
Just make sure Duke gets his cut.
Okay, that
And
seems fair.
She'll be like, oh, this is a hammer of whispers. It's really quiet, and it sends happy little whispers to the people who you hit with it.
Oh, that's nice. I'm glad to hear that. So when I hit them, they don't feel bad about it?
Yeah, something like that. It might mess with their heads a little.
I'm okay with that. Hey, but I'm going to point down the Blackberry. Hey, we need a rest, guys, and I think this is the safest place to rest that we found. Do you think you could put that electrical field back up?
Yeah, we could do that.
And then maybe everyone take a rest? Oh, and Dr. Donna,
Not
here's
sure how well everyone's gonna sleep with electricity running rampant around them, but
does it shock the floor we're standing on, or is it just on the edges?
well, this whole structure of the wall is conductive.
Oh,
Also, everything we've faced here has kind of been electrical anyways, so
so it doesn't matter. Yeah, let's just leave the electricity where it's at. Hey, but I think this is a pretty defensible space to take a rest.
Hilda,
Yeah.
could you take a look at this dagger that I found?
Okay.
It just fell out of the sky.
It was in this mold the whole time.
Well, I saw you put it in there, hon.
Yeah, you got me.
Yeah, I got
If
you.
only puzzle pieces were that simple, they would just
Sure, I'll take a look at it. I mean, it's made of cobalt,
Mm-hmm.
so
Well,
it's probably
Cobalt?
oh yeah, it's this blue and white metal. Probably
Nice.
the best conductor of electricity known in the whole of the Astral.
Ooh, I'm gonna make some fun things with these.
Yeah, this dagger looks to be able to produce its own electricity every now and then.
said it produces its own electricity?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
When you poke it in something really good. It's a weapon for sure. It's not a tool.
Could so this cobalt, does it is it naturally occurring here on the frizzling cube?
Mm-hmm.
I haven't seen it. Well, a little bit up top, but not really enough to do anything with.
Well, whatever
I don't think it's
civilization
natural.
used to live here seemed to have quite a bit of it if they were able to build constructions like these.
Quite possibly.
They had to get it from somewhere.
Where they got it from a lot of places, who knows?
Did you say that like a secret compartment opened up by Duke when he pulled the lever?
It did.
Have we looked at that?
Nope.
Oh, I assumed you did.
How about we take a look at what's this? What you got over there, Duke?
Yeah.
So not where Duke is now, it was over here.
I'll be like, hey, look, Hilda, this compartment opened up when we turned off the levers.
Oh, I saw it.
What's in there?
She kind of shrugs.
Duke, what's in there?
I want to take a look. I like a secret compartment.
I'm too short to see.
Oh,
It's-
it's too tall.
It's not too tall. It's probably like honestly like about chest level for you, Duke. It's like 3 feet up.
Oh, it's too
I'll,
tall for me.
Look up a little bit more and be like, oh. Kind of like reach my hand up in there.
You know,
Maybe
it
that
feels
thing
empty,
where
like
you,
a
like,
little like a
pull in.
little cubby hole, empty.
Like
as
it's
you
just-
you kind of rummage around in there, it's like a perfect like rectangular shape.
Help, help, it's got me.
Oh
Hilda won't react.
I try to pull him. She's gonna Donna's gonna 100% fall for it.
no!
And
Yeah,
try to
but
pull-
oh no, Donna, save him!
yeah, I'm pulling.
I'll pull him
back.
too.
Ah!
Actually, do give me an investigation check.
Okay.
And you guys pull Duke out with his hand seemingly caught in there.
You blink.
What was it? What was it?
I have no clue. It just got me.
I'm gonna go take a look. Are you taking a look, Doctor?
Yeah, let's take a look. Can you see in there? Am I tall enough?
You're tall enough. It's 3 feet
Oh.
tall.
Okay.
Just
Peek
barely.
over. Peek over.
Yeah,
into
we'll
the
both
little
go over
cubby.
the side.
All right, both you guys give me an investigation checks.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
We're gonna find that monster.
Mhm.
Duke.
I'm looking real hard.
So as you guys are peeking in there, you see something scrawled along the back of the cubby hole. And some writing.
Can we read it?
Unreadable writing?
What languages do you guys speak?
All of them?
All of
Dr.
them.
Jelly?
Even the ones that we don't even know.
Common, Dwarvish, Gnomish.
Gnomish and Sylvan.
It is none of those languages.
Well, then give me 10 minutes and I'll.
Can I make like a history check to see if I recognize what kind of language it could be?
Sure.
I'm gonna charge up my Kiwi and try to understand this language.
Okay.
Ooh, Dr. Donna.
With a
Well,
15, it's not one of the basic languages.
Ooh, Dr. Donna, while she's doing that, can you investigate this potion? I know you're really good with potions.
Oh, sure.
I'll hand over that
I
mysterious
tell Dr.
potion.
Jelly, this is no basic language.
Like Like, you know, it's
Hilda,
not
do you
like
recognize-
dwarven or elvish.
One of them
Here,
complex
before,
ones.
as Tobias is trying to like hand me his potion, I'm just gonna like scribble in my notebook like the basic
trying to
like
yeah,
line or
replicate
two of it. Right.
Hilda
Go
will
with
kind of
her.
look in there.
All right. let
She
me
kind
see
of
this
blinks
potion.
for a second. And you see her eyes glow. It says release beta 76 theta.
Ooh,
What?
yeah, you have glowy eyes.
Release beta 76 theta.
What does that mean? Why are your eyes glowing?
Oh, it just helps me read a little bit.
Oh, you can do that with your eyes?
Well, yeah, not everyone uses a fancy tablet.
That's true.
Oh, you do science differently.
Yeah, sure. No,
Everyone does
it's
science to a certain extent.
it's magic, Mr. Bias.
Science is life.
Not
Dude, science
quite
and
not
magic.
quite science. It's actual
Science
actual.
is magic.
Well,
And magic is science, okay?
there's reasons behind it all, but yes, more or less, sure, you can call it science, but it's magic, okay? It's from the weaving stuff.
Okay.
Okay.
Does that mean anything to you, Hilda? The release beta 76 theta?
Some passphrase or
What language was that?
code. Does comprehend languages tell you what language it is?
I don't know. Let me link it.
I'll link
I
it.
feel like it comes with the comprehension, doesn't it?
Well, I was going to give you my daggers, Dr. Donna. Do you like that dagger better?
No, I just thought that it might have something to do with this puzzle up here.
Have a roll an arcana.
Can I see that dagger?
What for?
It's a language that looks to be coming from one of the lower planes.
Lower
Like-
planes.
I like daggers, and you know I have a bunch of them. So
Well, we'll hold on until Blackberry comes back.
I'm not going to
Got
take it from him. I just wanted to see it.
Sure.
Blackberry, you
show
come
me
back with
that-
1 hit point at this point.
That neat amulet?
Yeah, I'll show you. I'll give you the amulet, and I'm going to balance the cobalt dagger. Hey, what's that potion do that I found? As I'm like balancing the dagger on my finger.
Well, now I'm all in on the amulet. So,
You distracted
Sure,
her.
all right. I'll check out the potion.
You can either ritually cast Identify if you have it prepared, or you can give me an Arcana check.
I'll go with the Arcana.
Alright.
Or wait, hold on.
And you would notice Blackberry starting to stir to slight wakeness.
Okay. I'll just ritually cast it then.
Okay, so
You
spending
immediately
10
pretends to
minutes.
be asleep again.
Fair enough. That's kind of what Oblate's still doing.
Yeah. I'm balancing Blackberry's dagger on my finger.
After 10 minutes, and Hilda's just kind of making notes about some things. It is interesting that it be from the lower planes, though. But yeah, no, and you would find that's a potion of vitality.
It's a potion of vitality.
You can do a number of things.
Oh,
Removes exhaustion, cures any disease or poison
I think-
affecting you, and
I think
maximizes
Oblate
the
likes
effect
that.
of any hit dice you spend to regain hit points in the next 24 hours.
I'm gonna give the potion to Oblate.
Oblate perks up.
No, as soon as I realize what it is, I'm just gonna hand it to Oblate. Here, Oblate. You'll like this.
I'll snatch it, pop the cork, and just down
Plug.
the potion.
Tastes like Baja Blast.
you feeling better, buddy?
It
I go back
definitely
to sleep.
tastes kind of like,
5-hour energy.
yeah. Was that like?
It's the berry flavor.
I sort of like, ugh. And I'm like, okay, I think I'm good. I'm still kind of tired, but I think that's just from not having any sleep.
I will say,
But I don't feel exhausted.
I think we had a couple of those in the camp.
Camp up top,
Yeah.
that
Oh.
was ransacked for sure. Those
Yeah.
little goblin guys.
Oh yeah.
Perhaps we'll find them along the way.
And you blamed it on Duke. You thought it was Duke, didn't you?
I didn't blame it on anyone.
We saw the notes.
Were you looking at other people's notes?
We didn't know whose it was.
I was out. I was cooking boar. Actually, there is fresh boar upstairs.
I like have them like in my backpack. I was like, we would try to be nosy and nothing. We didn't know where you were, and we thought maybe your notes would lead us to a clue, and they did.
You gotta be nicer to Duke.
Well, I wasn't mean
that's
to
not-
him. Just making sure he's doing his job. He's doing a great job.
We're a little suspicious.
I just don't want him to fall behind on
In the
his, on
corner,
his.
taking a swig from his flask, flicking a coin between his fingers.
I just don't want him to fall on his duties when there's company around.
Oh, well, that's understandable.
He's been a most excellent host, I assure you.
He saved us earlier.
He did.
He's
He
been
did.
quite reliable. I just don't want, sometimes around mixed company, people change the way they are.
Okay. He seems pretty steadfast in his whole,
His whole deal.
yeah, him being him.
And she kind
I don't know.
of nods to that.
Blackberry, this is a really cool dagger.
I got a question.
How you
The
doing?
stat-
He's still pretending to be asleep.
The statue, does it look like it can hold a dagger?
Can I make a perception to see if he's up? Because I'm looking at Blackberry now. I wanna.
I would say,
he's-
Blackberry, give me a deception check. And I'll use versus Donna's passive perception. No, he's
Cool.
sleeping.
Just
Are you keeping that amulet, Dr.
he's
Donna?
really hurt.
I know. That's why we need a rest. Do you like that amulet? Is it like part of...
And it only helps with attacks.
Only helps with attacks?
Yeah.
You can
I know
take
what
a
it's
10. You
like.
can take a 10 on an attack.
I'm going to give you the dagger as well, one of my spare daggers.
Well, thank you. And then
Yeah.
I'm gonna hold the amulet up to Tobias and I'm gonna swing it back and forth. You are getting very sleepy.
I am very sleepy. I would very much like to rest, but we have to assign, watches and things like that. We got to be careful out here. This is,
Oh, was that a joke? I'm assigning this watch to you, Tobias.
Oh. Okay. I'll put the amulet on. Cool.
That was quite humorous.
I'm going to start sitting down and start getting to be one with my new hammer.
All right. And are you guys taking watches?
Yeah,
Yes.
of course.
I would-
I guess Donna's always on watch.
Mm-hmm. I'll still rotate. I'll take first watch.
Okay.
I'll take the last watch.
Okay.
I'll take the full watch.
I don't care. I'll be in there.
I'll
somewhere.
take the first watch. Let's go.
No watch.
Fair enough. So there's a whole middle section there.
3 witches were watching 3 watch.
I'll take the middle one.
But Donna is like kind of awake the whole time.
Don't give away my secrets.
I'm just saying for metagaming purposes.
Yeah.
But
Okay, so-
I'm a
I'll take-
rabbit.
I'll take first watch. Then I guess, Duke, you want second watch?
Yeah, we can do that.
Oh, Blake, you taking third watch, buddy?
Sure.
I'm looking over at Hilda. And Dr. Jellybean, would you like to take fourth watch?
Sure, I'll take the fourth watch.
Sounds good. All right, well, everyone, get some rest. Because we've been up for a while. I'm tired.
so everyone give me perception checks. except for Blackberry, because he's just sleeping.
Mm-hmm.
Also, in new 1 DnD, you get all of your hit dice back.
Oh, nice.
So, no need to worry about that.
I don't need that exhaustion anymore.
Get rid of
Get
that.
that out of here. Get that out of here. How'd I get there?
All right. Tobias, your watch goes by pretty uneventfully. You attune to your hammer.
Mm-hmm.
It's a nice hammer. Probably
I like.
the best hammer you've ever held. Waking up Duke for his watch. Duke, you hear this kind of crunching noise coming from the kind of valley to the northwest of you
Yeah, we didn't clear this place before
during
we
your
rested.
watch.
Mm-hmm.
Does it get closer?
It sounds like it occasionally moves every now and then. Like you would just hear you would hear that crunching at first because it's dead quiet here. And then you would hear kind of like heavy footfalls. Just for like very slow. And then the footfalls stop. And then you would hear like a slow crunching noise.
I'm gonna kind of peer over the edge here, and try and like see as far as I can.
Peering over. Go ahead and give me another perception check. With a 21. You would notice in that valley a large figure in the darkness. Four-legged, but big. About as big as that boar, I would say. Maybe a little bigger.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep an eye on it for the entire time that I can until I feel that it's coming towards me.
It never really does, but eventually keeping an eye on it. About an hour, half into your watch, you would notice a large rhinoceros down there. Munching on some vegetation.
That's pretty wild.
Mm-hmm.
Where was it?
In the kind of valley beyond the cliff north
Where
of
those
you guys.
roses were?
Yeah. But it doesn't seem like it even knows that you're up there.
Take out my little backup sketch pad that Hilda gave me, and I'll try and draw it to the best of my ability.
Okay, give me a sleight of hand check.
Yeah, but
Hey, that's a pretty good rhinoceros.
That's loose.
we almost went to art school.
I'm gonna, as quietly as I can, rip that page out, and then go sneak over it, place it in Hilda's hand as she sleeps.
Okay. Fair enough. But the rest of
Sign
your
it with your
rest of your-
initials.
rest of your watch is uneventful.
EDE.
And waking up Oblate after that. Do you tell Oblate anything in passing?
Yeah. As I wake him up, I'll mention that there's a wild rhinoceros down there, and keep quiet, but keep an eye on it.
Well, I don't even know what a rhinoceros is, but okay.
I don't either, but I just made the word up, so
That's what you're calling it.
That's what it looks like, man. It looks like a rhinoceros.
Mm-hmm.
It's very accurate.
Can I go look at this rhinoceros from afar?
You don't have dark vision.
Oh, man.
But with your perception, you can kind of make out a figure in the darkness. Large, about the size of the boar. That's the best thing to compare it to at the moment.
Cool enough.
But your watch also goes by uneventfully, waking up Dr. Jellybean. Do you tell Dr. Jellybean about the rhinoceros?
I will.
All right.
There's apparently like a rhinoceros or something down
Rhinoceros?
down at the, yeah, that's what Duke called it, I think. I can't see it. I don't know if you can see it, but it's over here somewhere in that sort of valley, I guess, down the cliffs.
Would
Can you
Dr.
see in the dark?
Yeah, I can see. I'll go take a look at it.
Take a picture, draw it or something.
Draw it or something.
I'm gonna go to sleep.
Oh, I see it.
Good luck.
I see it over here.
See the drawing. Dr. Jellybean, give me a perception with advantage.
Would I know? Like,
You know what a rhinoceros is.
Okay.
Do rhinoceroses hang out in frozen caves? No.
No, but do they exist like in this world? You know?
Not in this. I mean, this is, yeah, you don't see a rhinoceros.
But where? I don't see a rhinoceros.
There's just
Telling
a
stories.
hippopotamus person,
Mm-hmm.
That's
There's
true.
rhino people too.
Yeah. Rocksteady and Bebop.
Elephant people. Yeah, you don't see it.
You're telling me stories about a rhinoceros.
Oblate's already
Get out.
asleep.
Get out of here. Crazy. No rhinoceroses down here. Rhinoceros.
I love how Donna hears and sees everything going on. But the rest of your watch goes by uneventfully.
Oh, there it
Dr.
goes.
Jellybean.
It's on the move. Okay. It's doing flips.
Matches with the cracks. But you all do get your long rest in. Feeling much better this morning. Well, whatever time it is. Hard to tell.
I'm also going to change my. I spent that hour tuning to the hammer and getting used to it
Okay.
and kind of mastering it.
Changing your mastery over, kind of practicing your swings.
Yeah. Okay. That'll work.
Hilda won't say anything about the drawing, but it's definitely like if you're looking over in the morning, she's definitely looking at it, nodding, tucks it away in her notebook, closes it.
Dawn gets up. Did the rhinoceros leave?
Well, I never saw one.
I didn't
What?
see any rhinoceros.
Yeah, I think I know what it. I don't know. We'll have to go investigate.
I want to see what all the hullabaloo was about.
Blackberry, you had noticed
I'll
that
point
your shiny new dagger's gone.
Yeah. Hey. Ooh. Well, that was a tough fight.
It was. Hey, this is a cool dagger you got here.
Yeah, I was just looking for that.
Yeah, I'll bring it over to you. It's well balanced.
Yeah, I thought it looked pretty cool.
I think so too. I found a neat hammer.
So now I don't have to have the feat to dual wield
Nope.
because the feat just allows you to
use
add your
non-
proficiency bonuses.
Yeah, well, the fighting style allows you to add your proficiency bonus.
Right.
The feat allows you to use non-light weapons.
Okay. So I'm gonna now use the dagger and the slipper saber.
All right. Which should make you a button for your offhand because it won't get your bonus to damage, but
Yeah.
we can figure that out later.
Can I go look at the statue?
Sure.
Okay, I want to try to figure out what's going on here. So this is the statue. This is like the console area.
That's where like the
That's
mold was.
Forge.
That's the mold.
Yeah, essentially the forge. Yeah.
And then what's this over here? Just like a lever? compartment?
There was a lever in a compartment and some more like rune stuff on there, and then there's the dials there that are reading 3333.
So does it look like the statue could hold the sword
No,
dagger?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking at first.
it's
too,
definitely
but
too
it
big.
holds the.
The statue's too big.
So what is
Could it
this?
dual wield daggers?
And it looks like its palms are kind of held there, and it's just holding the
what?
lightning.
Ball of energy,
It's like this.
Yeah.
holding a ball of electricity.
Or it's palm sweaty.
No.
It's knees weak.
Is there
Its
mom's
knees are
spaghetti?
its knees are kind of bent. It's in a sitting position, wearing like what looks to be clunky robes.
That's not robes, that's mom spaghetti.
Oops, all spaghetti.
Spaghetti,
Or rhinoceros.
spaghetti on his robes already.
I want to go check out this rhinoceros. Do you think it's dangerous? Do you think it's friendly?
Everything around here is dangerous.
Right.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I'm more interested in the vegetation.
Oh,
And there appears to be a lot where those roses and stuff are.
Right. Some cool-looking roses.
Dr.
Hilda-
Jellybean, give me a religion check.
I was wondering.
Okay.
Anytime there's statues around,
Fair enough. Nothing comes to mind.
Okay.
I'm gonna hand out gold to everybody too.
yeah, people only build statues for religious figures.
That makes sense, but I, as a human being, as the player, forget that religion exists.
Mm-hmm.
I forget that.
Well, I did the history roll before. Usually, if there's a history roll, there could be a
It's
religion.
either history or religion, usually with statues, yeah.
I think everyone that's not a cleric forgets about religion.
Mm-hmm.
I just like, that's not
But-
a thing. Why do I care about that?
What are you guys up to?
Well, I think we should climb down and go investigate. I think it's time to try to find a way out of here because
Yeah, we definitely need to find a way out and off of this cube.
Whoa,
What
why
is
are you
it?
in such a rush to leave?
This cube sucks, lady.
Well, we're
It's
just getting
cold
started.
here.
we got to be close to the center. I have a good feeling we're close.
Well, what is your
There's-
goal?
There's plant life down below, and it's been steadily getting warmer the deeper we go.
Which
Yeah,
is a good
hold
sign.
Hilda, what are you trying to find? What are you looking for?
Give me a persuasion check.
More importantly, what are you researching? Well, we kind of know what she's researching for. Farlow.
An 18. I'm looking for well, it's not quite a thing. Not quite a place. A while back, when I was doing some research with Furlough for the crystalline, I had the idea to come look out here because I wasn't sure if this place was crystallized or not. I got some weird readings about some activity happening around it. With the floaty mushrooms and the electrical bits, and it got pretty cold around the space. And I might have mentioned to Furlough and some of my other colleagues, and there was this an old research a long time ago. People said it was more of a legend. I always thought it was real, but it was I don't want to say it was a gateway or a portal, because that would be wrong. Almost like a back door to the Astral. That connects other wild space systems. Like, okay, so we're in door space, right? Let's say you wanted to go, across the astral sea to, I don't know, realm space or Kryn space even. Not that you'd ever want to go there. But let's say you did want to go. On the astral sea, there's no telling how long it's going to take to get there. But if you take this back door, you could get there a lot quicker, maybe.
And you think the energy that powers the shortcut is found here?
Well, the stories, the research about it stated that it was shut down and abandoned, but there would have been a lot of them or closed off. And it kind of lined up with a little bit of what I heard about it. Yeah, so I happened to tell Furlough and he got super excited. Well...
And that old research is sourced here?
There's a couple of old texts at the ASMR about it.
So who was researching it?
I don't even know. What was his name? See if she remembers his name. No, all of the texts didn't really have an author that I could remember.
So,
But who was pioneering the research on the energy here at the Frozen Cube if it was sourced back here with the mushrooms and the weird activity?
Well, that was my deductions.
okay.
And so
you're the only one.
I told some colleagues at ASMR, so we got a little bit of funding there, and then Furlough helped out with some more funding. But the Crystal Crossings is actually funding the ASMR in this region, indoor space. So they might not be happy about that they're both funding the same thing, but it's, if you can connect those spaces, think about if you had back doors. Well, not even a back door. What if it wasn't a back door? What if it was just the door?
So are we the only people trying to get in this back door?
Well, I think the Crystal Crossings and Furlough wants to keep it probably from the Crystal Crossings, if I had to guess, and the Crystal Crossings want to keep it for themselves to use for traveling purposes. I don't really get into the politics of it all. Are we the only ones here? Yeah, I haven't seen anybody here. I've seen a lot of crashed ships, though.
A lot of crash ships. Okay, that's not a good sign. So other
So do you-
people have come here. Okay.
Right. So you think the ships are trying to do what you're doing, basically?
I don't think so in a long time. I think ASMR did have some research going about it, but they didn't. Yeah, I think they abandoned it a few years back.
So, okay, hold on. That's a lot to unpack. So both Furlough and the Crystal Crossing are funding this expedition, basically, this research you're doing?
Well, they don't know that they're both funding it, but yeah.
I know, but what are you gonna do with your research once you hopefully find what you're looking for?
Take it back to ASMR and let the people have it, right?
Insight check.
Give me an insight check.
Okay.
Hard to get a good read on her.
So okay, that
They're
makes
gonna
total sense.
try to kill you, though. They're gonna hurt you if you do that.
Who is?
Probably both of them, the Furlough and the Crystal Crossing. They're gonna be real mad if you do that. Have you thought about this? You're playing both sides, but also you're playing neither side. You're playing for a
Well-
whole different team.
I'm not
And you
playing any
haven't-
sides. I'm just trying to get the research of it and try and see if it's even real. It could be a hoax.
It could be.
Well, you were on your own up until we showed up.
Oh, I had Duke. There were a whole team of researchers with us and other expeditionary forces to... a lot of them didn't make it past the crash, but me and Duke survived.
That's what you did.
Okay, so what we need to do is find this back door and get out of here. All right. To the center of this cube.
How will you know when you find, like, is it going to be obvious? Like, do you have equipment where you can take readings?
Detect portals or stuff? No, I don't. We're gonna figure it out on the way.
We need to turn off the electricity.
I
here
like
so
that
we can get down.
attitude.
I don't think. No, I think some of the electricity needs to be on for some of it to work. Haven't
think
really
we
gotten
are
to anything
on
that would show or even barely scratch the surface of what's actually going on here. Why is
Well, now
it
we know.
frozen?
Release beta 76 theta.
Yeah. I'm gonna go look for this rhino. Is there like I'm gonna wander with Duke down? Yeah, we're gonna. Hey, buddy, Oblate, you want to come check this out? We're gonna look, try to see if that rhino's down there.
And Hilda will kind of shrug.
Okay,
You know,
let's do it.
I'm gonna go over to this ledge and kind of look out.
she'll give a
There's-
wink to Blackberry as she passes by him after that conversation.
Interesting. Does anyone pick up on the wink, or was it a secret?
Blackberry would have seen it. And Don was too far gone at that point. But
I was trying to figure out how to move my hit points back up because it still says that they're halfway.
on your token, sometimes the tokens
Yeah,
like,
mine
take a minute to get there. I see your full hit points. But as you make your way down on the search for this rhinoceros,
Can I get down too?
You can get down. There is a rope going down. No skill check needed because you're not carrying anyone. But as you make your way down, looking out for this rhinoceros, that'll be where we'll take our little 5-10 minute break.
All
That's a
right.
fantastic image.
That is a great rhinoceros. So
It
we'll see
is.
you guys here in a few, though. welcome back. Last we left, they were just having a conversation with Hilda about what she's actually doing here, learning that she was looking for some sort of backdoor to the universe, essentially, within this frizzling cube. Not sure what to make of that. You guys said, let's go check out this rhino that some people saw while others were sleeping. Now fully rested, you all started embarking to look for this rhinoceros. And heading down, you would see that below that cliff, this kind of open space, and the cliff it's probably about 30 feet up. Some tiles down there and a couple of lights as well.
Okay. I won't see a rhino, but is there a way to climb down?
What's the lighting situation like?
Lantern.
Lantern. But so there are also a couple of lights down there. And I think at the moment is Donna the only one with a lantern.
I can use my slingshot and light up that side of the map.
Oh, that would be a good idea. Yeah, you should do that.
I'm just gonna stick it I'm gonna aim for the bushes. Hold a rock
Aim.
behind the bushes.
All right, as you sling a rock
No,
Toward-
I'm best in the dark.
towards the bushes, lighting up the area, you do see a rhino munching on
He's
a
beautiful.
icy blue fur-covered rhinoceros munching on some tufts of foliage. You hear that crunching of ice as it lights up, kind of snorts as this white air exhales from it. Looks over kind of towards the light for a moment. Goes back to munching.
What a magnificent creature.
He's beautiful.
It is beautiful. That's really neat. Let's not mess with it.
No.
Looks just like my drawing.
What is he munching on? Just general.
Give me a perception check.
General munchery.
I mean, can I see if he's eating the roses and stuff?
It doesn't look like he's eating the roses. Looks like he's eating the other foliage around. The crystalline foliage that you'd seen previously. Yeah, he is not eating the roses.
Well, I'm
Doesn't
pretty.
look hostile.
Yeah, let's
Give me an
let's not mess-
insight check. No, it doesn't look hostile. It
I
looks-
think this is one of those situations where we leave it alone, it leaves us alone, and we move past it.
I agree. He's not bothering
What do you
nobody.
think, Hilda? You want to risk it?
Hey, Duke, I dare you to go try to ride it.
Don't-
Jump on its back.
Don't
See what
ride the
happens.
rhino.
So far, every creature that we've met here, especially in this cave system, has been quite territorial.
I am curious why it would be down here, though.
Although
Pretty
herbivores
unusual.
Yeah.
could have
Or
possibly
how
been
it got
with.
down here?
Or how it got down. Yeah.
Do I know where rhinos typically live in the area that I'm familiar with?
Give me a nature check. See about your knowledge about rhinos. All right, with 18. Rhinos typically like savannas and like grasslands typically.
But yeah,
You've heard of like some older, well, on some planets, some like harsher environments of like tundras and stuff like that. Some rhinos are there as well, the woollier kind, which this seems to kind of be.
Also,
So-
there's plenty of vegetation down there.
Yeah.
very
Do we
interesting.
have like a rope to lower down? Is there like actually?
Yeah, I'll collect my rope. I didn't say
I'm
that.
pretty sure there's a path down over this way.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna follow Duke then.
You would see some like tuft of vine moss growing down into it, and you would see some areas of actual like mushrooms as you make your way around the area. Like hanging, like almost like frozen mushrooms, not too dissimilar to the mushrooms that you saw like floating about as you made your way down.
I'm going to cast Mage Armor.
All right.
Hey, this is kind of like that zoo we went to, right? The rhinos in like that. Remember how we went to that zoo that one time?
Blue shirt.
I don't remember any rhinestones there.
Don't fall behind, Blackberry. You can't stay out of my in the shadows forever.
He disappears when he's not in your light.
Oh, I wasn't gonna walk out. I was gonna stay
Yeah.
in range. I just didn't want to.
He's still
block the path.
within your light. Her light is 30-30, so 60 with her lantern.
Dang.
You know, she's waiting on him.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait for. I do better in the
Keeping
dark.
an eye on you. Since you woke
Go
up,
on.
you noticed.
Go on without me. I'll be right behind you.
All right, let's not dilly-dally. Everyone,
Donna
Come
just
on.
stares at him coldly,
I would say,
impassively.
Oblate, as you're kind of turning the corner over here, you would notice what looks to be kind of a cave down below.
Hey, did you guys see that cave right there?
No, I didn't, buddy. I'll look over the edge and see the cave.
You would have seen it when you were like passing a little further south.
Okay, well that's neat. Does it look like
It's probably its den.
That's what I was gonna say. Do you think it's where it sleeps, or do you think it's got some treasure in it? Rhino treasure.
Why
start?
not both?
there could be treasure, but that would mean
Actually-
going down.
Oblate, do you have a torch on?
Yeah, I do. I
Okay.
lit it off of
Gotcha.
Donna's lantern.
Gotcha. I couldn't
As
remember.
his routine.
Do you think you could send your shadow down there? Would he be able to report back? Can you see through the shadow people? I don't know how your time ghosts work.
I don't think I can actually see through them. It's more like I have to be able to see them, and then I don't know. It's weird. It's like they mimic my actions, but sometimes they act on their own.
And you would see another cliff up ahead, descending into darkness.
Hilda, you don't happen to know how to speak with beasts, do you?
oh, I do.
No, I've never spoken to an animal before.
I could maybe I could talk to it.
I'm sorry, Jelly.
I forgot. My head these days is just so many things to look at and think about. Let's see if I'm close enough to talk to it.
Let's talk about this strategically. I think it'd be best to have a conversation if we can over this way. And then that might leave a path for one of us or some of us to take a look at the console.
And you can even
we
see
need-
what looks to be like a broken tree down there.
Mhm.
And those roses in the center.
So
Yeah,
what?
really?
Wait, what? You want me to do what now?
I feel like it'd be best to facilitate conversation under the cover of the fallen tree and those rocks over there.
I mean, I can talk to it from here,
If we
probably.
could.
Hey, yo, Rhino!
What you doing?
Just yell at it.
Holla at you.
Holla.
Holla, holla, holla.
I mean, you want me to go down there?
Yeah, I'm kind of like,
I don't want to go down there.
Well, I mean, if you speak at it from over here, he might come in that direction.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't want to.
Could be up here.
I don't know. I don't speak with animals. I don't.
yeah, I'm not sure what
I'm
we're
just
gonna.
trying to think about what's going to leave us a clear path for the console.
Oh, you mean this like over here, down here?
No, there's a couple.
Two of them.
These consoles.
I think this is a zoo.
Yeah.
We need to
Ask
find.
him if he's seen anything interesting lately.
Okay, I'm gonna try to talk to it.
You're gonna yell at it from across the way.
No.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, I'm not gonna yell at it.
Hey!
No, I know. What that horn do?
Spit take.
Wow.
Because, imagine talking to someone 70 feet away. And you're also 30 feet up.
I don't know what to do. It pees and stuff, maybe? Something.
It's a lot closer. There you go.
What if I go up here?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's 40 feet away.
It would kind of notice your approach. And you would see its ears kind of flip up and turn a little bit. And its
I'm just
snout kind of breathes heavy.
gonna say, Yoo-hoo, pardon me. Hello?
And it slowly looks up at you. What?
Hi there.
Hello?
What you doing?
It's not too stupid.
Breakfast.
Eating.
That's nice. Say, have you seen anything interesting?
What do you mean interesting?
I
A lot
don't know. Like,
of good food here.
have you seen any like scary creatures or big things or things that don't make any sense?
Well, that doesn't make sense.
Right. Have you seen any scary?
Those flowers don't make sense.
What should I ask it?
There's a bunch of ice
Ask if
in
you've seen anything
the
shiny.
in the dark cave. It doesn't make sense.
What?
Do you live in the cave?
I live here. Do you
How
live in the cave?
No.
Talking about
How
a
did you-
different.
How did you get here?
Well, I think I've always been.
Do you have family?
What? What?
Like a mom or a dad or brothers and sisters? Are y'all by yourself?
I'm all by myself.
You have any friends?
And it doesn't seem to understand that.
Don't give him an existential crisis. My God.
Who are you?
What made you? Although I'm curious.
What cave were you talking about that had the ice in it?
Over there.
I'll point
The only cave, yeah.
right that way.
It'll like motion with its horn. And it motioned towards this when it said those flowers are weird. They don't make sense.
What flowers? Which ones?
The roses.
Ask him if I can come down there.
Can we come down there and we're not gonna hurt you or nothing. We just kind of want to look around. Is that okay with you?
Make a persuasion check. I'll give you advantage. Just out of pure confusion for this rhino. I would also say, Dr. Jellybean, when you're there, you do see a cliff on the other side of this abyss. With a 19. Just don't eat my food.
No. We would never eat your food.
All
Thank
of you?
Maybe just a few of us.
I'm coming down.
Can we go? Also, what's in the cave? You said there was ice in there. Anything else?
I don't think so.
Can we go in the cave?
Can I climb down these like vine-ish?
Those probably not there. You can certainly try. The cave is probably like about 10, 15 feet up, and the vines go like there would be a little bit of a drop.
And how big is it? The same drop over by the fallen tree?
It's a 30-foot drop.
I'm gonna go over the smaller drop.
Hey, you got your rope with you, right, Dr. Donovan?
Yeah, I guess I could tie it around this rock here.
Yeah, and I'll
I've got a
lower.
rope and a grappling hook.
Well, I'll lower it down. I'll be like,
I'm gonna stay up here.
And
No, I'm gonna stay up here too.
yeah,
I'm gonna shine my
nobody
lantern
sees
in the cave
Blackberry.
there.
Give me an athletics check as you climb
One
down.
sec. Yeah. With advantage, because rope.
No, just lower DC.
I'm gonna say, Donna, don't eat his food. Don't eat the plants.
Okay,
No, I just meant the
I'll
one.
try not to eat any plants.
You
Right.
take 4 points of bludgeoning damage as you fall down.
Alright. No good rope. Alright, dust
As you
myself
get
off.
like most of the way down the rope and just slip and fall.
It was like 5 feet.
10 feet.
Well, but I had the rope, so it was like 5 feet. Alright.
I'll double jump down.
Bruised by
Give me a
bone,
dexterity
free
save as you just jump down 30 feet.
I'm gonna use my double jump at the end to negate 20 of that fall damage. Dex save.
As you also take 4 points of bludgeoning damage as you crunch on the ground. It kind of startles the rhino.
that's
As
close
you
to the
would
answer.
you would all kind of see that like snuffing or that like heavy breathing of like ice particles in the air.
I'll say it's okay. They just fell.
Hey,
Sorry, I'm
hey.
just
They didn't-
clumsy.
It was an accident. They weren't trying to be like noisy. Sorry.
And Don, as you look inside, what is it here? 60 feet? Yeah, you can see. I'm just going to get rid of this. The rest of you guys are gonna have to use your imagination. You can see this kind of a little bit of light emanating from there actually once you get down there. Similar bluish light, a little duller, emanating from this pure hunk of ice crystal, just almost floating there, chained down to the ground in this small cavern. And Duke, you would be able to see that too.
Is it getting off
Like,
like
you gotta see this.
any temperature or anything I can feel in the air?
Give me a perception check. Hilda's gonna climb down the rope.
Be careful.
She's fine.
Great.
It feels about the same down here. Hilda like, oh, that's amazing. And Hilda kind of looks to Duke. And like kind of
Yes.
gestures. Like kind of nodding.
Oh yeah, right away.
And she'll follow Duke in the cave. Oh wow.
Get off me. Stop it. You bully.
And they disappear into the cave.
I mean, this is pretty fascinating. I'll call that down the hall. Pretty fascinating stuff in here. There's an icy cube.
Donna, with your passive perception, looking at that cube, or a cube, the ice crystal that's just kind of, it's floating there, like it's not touching the ground. It's floating there in the
That
space. You can see in the interior of it seems to be this kind of broken bit of stone with some markings on it.
Alright, I'm gonna take a look at those markings.
It's not really complete and it doesn't really like, it's just like kind of like half of a symbol.
Okay, like a glyph.
Yeah.
And the rest of the cave in here? It's just icy.
Yeah, it's just
barren.
icy. It goes up about like 15 feet. And just same icy walls. Kind of
Make it
domish like
An investigation.
on the walls.
Just around the general vicinity here, like looking at the chains, the area around it, just, trying to see how old it is, or if it's, there's any kind of movement, or anything that could show movement around it.
It doesn't look to be moving. Age, it's ice. And it's just this like block or this crystalline ice structure just floating there. Like I said, chained down.
Hilda, any idea what those glyphs on that stone might be?
No.
Do that glowy eye thing that you do.
I don't think that's actual writing, hon. I think that's more of
Can you determine what sort of magic this is? Because it's clearly
like,
not.
alright, give me a second. And she'll pull out a little rock. And she kind of blows on it a little. Kind of like pinching the rock. She holds it to her eye. And just one of her eyes like glows this blue light for a brief moment as she mutters some words. She kind of keeps blinking over and over. It looks like there's some abjuration magic faintly on the inside of it. Looks like the ice itself has conjuration.
No.
Meanwhile,
So someone summoned
Something
the
is
ice
sealed
cube?
here.
well, yeah, I would look like it.
Nobody mess with it, alright?
Meanwhile, what are the rest of you
You want me
guys
to
doing?
crack it?
Maybe not with me in here. You never know what happens with stuff.
Hey, hey, buddy, bring your torch over here. Dr. Jellybean.
And she'll walk away. She'll walk out of the.
Yeah. I'm gonna keep talking to the rhino, just asking it questions like,
What's your favorite color?
yeah, you ever see those bat things? The things that fly around?
Just venting.
Oh yeah. They
Scary.
leave me alone though. I'm bigger
That's-
and
yeah,
tougher.
that's nice. You getting any good fights with anything?
Good fight? No, they stay away.
But just nothing fights you?
I knock them into the pit.
What pit?
Gestures to the giant pit. The abyss.
See if he knows what's down here. Other than them.
What other
thing in the cave was weird, and the roses were weird.
What other creatures you see down here?
Thought I saw some eyes a while back.
Some eyes. Were they connected to a body or just eyes?
No, it was weird. Also had mouths.
Eyes and mouths.
It sounded like they were trying to talk.
Yeesh.
I couldn't understand.
Was it scary?
No.
Did it try to hurt you?
Saw some lizards.
Lizards.
They stay
ones,
away
little?
too.
Are they big or little?
A little like you almost.
Oh, okay.
While they're talking, do I see like a ledge or anything over here?
You do see a ledge across the way.
Uh-huh.
Dude, maybe we should head back.
About 40 feet over.
40 feet.
And up
Yeah, you
about,
can't-
up
you can't
about
make
10
that.
feet.
There's not a chance you can make that jump.
You can try.
I can actually get over there. I'll lose my shadow when I get over there, and I won't have a quick way to escape if things go poorly.
Which way did we come in? How did we get in here again?
Dr. Jelly, did you ask the nice rhinoceros how long this object has been in this cave?
Hey, Rhino, my friends want to know how long that floating. Do I know?
I was going to tell you.
Okay.
But I didn't want to interrupt.
How long's that floating thing been in that cave over there?
The ice?
I guess, yeah.
It's an ice crystal.
Ice crystal.
Well, I don't know. Forever?
He said forever. Like, I don't know how long that is.
How long he's been here?
I don't know. He said he's
He
been here
doesn't remember
forever.
before.
He doesn't know.
I can make it over there, buddy.
Maybe they're connected somehow.
Remember when you were teleporting across the gas?
Could you though? That's
Yeah,
the
but
question.
I can move it further in, and then
I'm gonna take a look at the roses.
You're gonna be over there by yourself though.
There will be
I'm gonna
a
approach-
check involved.
I'm gonna
sure.
approach very slowly, making it clear what my movements are as I come around the corner. I'm just gonna take a look at these roses.
And it does kind of
She's
like
not gonna-
see you approach and kind of huffs
She's
a
not
little
gonna eat
bit.
him.
I'm gonna like pause every time he huffs and slowly approach.
She's just taking a look. She's not gonna eat him. I promise.
Donna, give me an animal handling check.
Who's a good boy? Who's a good
With a
boy?
7 as you start to approach. It kind of stamps its feet a little bit.
I'll take a step back.
Say, what's she doing? Or what are they doing? It doesn't know about genders.
She just wants to look at the flowers. She's not gonna pick them. She's not gonna eat them. She just wants to look at them. Is that okay?
Give me another persuasion check. I'll continue giving you advantage because you're speaking to her.
Persuasion.
Didn't need the advantage. 16. Okay.
Okay, Johnny.
Too close and going over the ledge.
Okay. Well, how close is too? Because she wants to look at them. How close is too close?
You'll know.
All right, Donna. He said you can look at them, but don't get too close. So you're going over the ledge.
And it'll kind of like back up, like almost like it's definitely watching Donna.
So don't get too close.
Meanwhile, is Tobias trying to do that?
yeah, I'm gonna move it in, and hey, buddy, let me see that grappling hook just in case things go badly when I get over there.
All right. Do you need rope too?
Yeah,
No, just
All right.
I'm gonna just in case hook the rope over there and teleport over.
All right. You got it.
Are the roses
Just give me a dexterity
I'll-
save.
all these bushes or
Looks like there's 3 bushes of roses.
Don't know why it's rolling the D4.
Good. With an 11. As you feel yourself kind of start to slip backwards as you appear there. Having the grappling hook ready, give me another dexterity save. As you start to fall backwards.
Oh no. Catch it.
As you clamp the grappling hook down on the ground and fall about 10 feet, grabbing onto the rope as the grappling hook is stuck taut.
Whew. I'm good, buddy.
Lucky.
All right, and I'm going to climb up and...
Don't forget you have that
Yeah.
amulet.
It's only for attacks.
Only for attacks.
And I'm going to go ahead and, since I'm over here, I'm going to have my hammer in one hand and have my torch in the other.
Alright, so you're lighting your torch.
Mm-hmm.
Fair enough. As you light the torch, you can see a large double door of this odd steel, kind of like teal, like dark teal steel door. Very ornate, and a couple of handles at the front, double door. And where the two doors connect, you would see this kind of blank area, like impression almost. And something written across the door. What languages do you speak?
Ooh, Tobias speaks, let's see, what did I choose? Oh, Elvish and Halfling
Yeah, no idea what's written on here.
in common. All right, well, that's good to know. There's a door over here. Should I check the door, buddy?
Yeah, I mean, you're over there.
Yeah,
Might as well.
Might as well. All right, let's check the door.
What are you checking the door
Close
about?
this real quick.
I'm looking to see if, like, I'm looking at the handles. Do they look normal or, like, I don't know. I'm just looking for, like, I'm gonna look at the handles real closely.
Sure, give me an investigation check on the handles of the door.
Oh, wrong one.
No, still a 13. What's your investigation?
+0.
Okay, so 13. They look like just regular tourney handles. Like for French doors.
Okay, I will try to turn those handles. Keeping my shadow within 30 feet of me so it doesn't disappear.
As you go to turn one of the handles, I need a Constitution save.
I will use my halfling luck on that.
Alright. Alright, as
Damn.
you feel this shock go through your body, you take 6 points of lightning damage and kind of feel yourself kind of freeze up for just a brief moment. And
Did you get frozen?
you'd hear this faint noise come from behind the doors. Unsure of what it is, this kind of clicking noise.
You okay over there?
Something shocked the shit out of me. I don't know what's going on. Did the door open at all?
No, door's locked.
Oh.
But it doesn't appear to have a keyhole.
Yeah, this thing's locked. I don't know, dead
You can
end.
hear this, right?
Yeah, they're yelling across the way.
Yeah, let me, I'm gonna switch places back, send my shadow over to, since I can see clearly,
All over here, doesn't it?
to there, and have the grappling hook ready just in case. And switch places.
Alright, go ahead and give me another dexterity save. Alright, you are good. As you don't lose your balance this time and hop over.
And bring my shadow back.
All right.
Okay, yeah, that's all right, doctors. I found a door, electrified door that's locked. I don't see a keyhole or anything on my hand. Oh, here you go, man. Here's your grappling hook and rope back,
Oh, thank you.
just in case we need it again. So I don't see a way through there.
Hey, Rhino, do you know about that door up over there?
I don't see any door.
Have you ever seen anybody go over there? I'll point to where it is.
Oh, not in a long time.
Oh, but you did though.
Long time ago.
What did they look like?
They wore robes.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Looked like you and your friends.
Okay.
It's a humanoid. Okay.
May I do a nature or arcana?
Yeah, give me a nature check on these roses.
Thinking back on my good friend Dobo. I will take a closer look at the rose and say, tell me your secrets. I'll just whisper it to the rose. Cast guidance.
So guidance is a reaction for only if you fail.
Oh.
Yeah, they changed this.
Oh, that's weird. 'Cause usually it's like if you roll a dice, that's it.
Nope, you roll a
That
dice,
seems
and then
dirty.
you can be like, I failed it, and then guidance. It's a
That
react,
feels
but
dirty.
it's only within 10 feet.
Okay. Well, still, I'm gonna whisper sweet nothings.
Okay. With a 17. These aren't roses. These are sculptures made of ice. Immaculate sculptures.
Through magical means? Or natural?
Probably not natural. Yeah, I would definitely say this is not naturally occurring sculptures made of ice.
Hey, these aren't normal.
Hey,
Did
Rhino,
someone plant these here?
what do you know about those flowers my friend's looking at over there?
Well, I don't know. They're weird. They don't
Do you
taste.
eat
They don't taste good.
And they're made of some sort of crystal?
They hurt.
Do you know how they got there?
No.
Do you think it was the same person who went through that door that you saw?
Maybe.
Okay.
Donna, go ahead and just roll me a perception check.
What? Okay. With advantage?
No. All right.
Okay. Well, doctors, there's an electrified door over there I can't get into.
My passive perception pick up anything?
No.
Does it appear that there's anything past the rhino? Like there's another... Like I'm looking around, does it seem like there's another cliff or anything on behind the rhino?
No, that's
There's
the wall.
There's two consoles down there that no one's looked at.
Mm-hmm. And some floating crystal down here.
Can I do a perception check since I'm staying back here, kind of looking over everything?
What are you looking for or at?
Danger. I'm looking out for danger.
It's a scary pit over there.
Sure, give me a perception
Honestly,
check.
Between the pit and the rhino. I'd be fine.
With a 16, keeping an eye out. The rhino could prove dangerous, but it
I think
hasn't been
it is.
hostile yet.
So you found a door up there?
Yeah.
We should take a look at that.
kind of hard to get to.
It's across the abyss.
Yeah, you gotta go across the abyss to get there.
Maybe the rhino can fling me.
Hey, Rhino, how did the person who you saw go through the door, how did they get to the door?
They made flowers and motions to the ones in front of Donna.
Did they make like a bridge?
Well, I see there's some sort of ivy over there. Maybe that like extends.
Something like that.
Interesting.
Ooh, maybe it's like a sound thing. Does it make any sound? Do they make any sound with the crystal? Maybe you just like bing, bing, bing all three of the bushes. I don't know. Does anyone, Hilda, would you like to take a look? They're very nice statues.
She's just eyeballing that large ice crystal in there. Oh, sure. They look
Okay,
like statues made of ice.
Be careful, don't, Rhino, my other friend's approaching. She's just gonna look. Don't worry about it.
They're also conjuration magic. And then she goes back to the looking at the large chunk of ice in the other room.
Thank you, Hilda.
Hilda, what are you thinking about with that crystal down there that everyone keeps talking about?
It's got a stone in it with some part of a rune on it.
When she said they're conjuration magic, was she talking about the rhino or was she talking about the
roses,
flowers?
The roses.
and the
Okay.
it was either the ice or the stone that had conjuration as well. And
The
other
ice,
The
the ice and the roses had conjuration, and
The stone itself had abjuration.
Yes.
she's gonna
Okay,
she's
so-
gonna sit on the log.
You don't know that.
Do we need the... I'm gonna
It's
use my
chained to the
ghost.
ground. I think it's something sealed there. It could have something to do with the door, but I think there's something more with these roses.
As Tobias switches places with his ghost, so this ghost teleports.
Or these.
I'm
just
gonna,
kinda
I'm gonna go look. Yeah, I'm gonna go look at that and bring my ghost with me.
And it's a large floating crystal of ice chained down. Floating like only a few inches off the ground.
I'm gonna say to the Rhino, like, did the person touch the flowers? Did something happen when they touched the flowers?
Well, I think they made them. They waved a stick around. I had a flower too.
Okay.
What'd he say?
They said the person had a wand, a flower. The wand had a flower.
Ooh, I bet that was very pretty.
I know.
I'm gonna look around. Can I look over?
Wait, my hammer doesn't make any noise, does it?
Can you ask
No.
him if it's okay if I approach the console and just look over there?
Okay, Rhino, my friend, my shiny friend there, she's gonna go over to where those lights are, okay?
Okay, just stay away from my food.
Mm-hmm.
She's not gonna touch your food. She doesn't eat anything.
I'm gonna give that crystal a good whack with my hammer that doesn't make any noise.
Great.
What do these mushrooms look like
Give
as
me
I
an attack roll. As I said previously, the mushrooms are small, but do resemble a little bit the mushrooms you saw on your way down to the cube.
Mm-hmm.
Go and roll me some damage. Just 2, 8 bludgeoning and 3 psychic. Tobias, as you hit that, you take 3 points of piercing damage as shards fly out of it, and the structure starts to move around. Arms kind of crunch off the side of it, and you can see as it's starting to move, there's this actually familiar to you, Tobias, because you didn't mention it to anyone. That tablet that you found sitting in the chest of this large ice creature that is taking on a humanoid form.
God.
Uh-oh.
Oh, it's right.
And
So you like broke through the door or something? What was it? What'd you do?
he smashed the ice, and
He hit the crystal with his hammer.
God dang it!
and at
Come on.
that,
I said don't.
that'll be a good spot to end tonight with you guys all.
Why you gotta go
over the place.
around hitting things with your hammer?
Because I got a new hammer.
Just got it.
We wanted
When
the
you go
tablet.
around with a hammer, everything looks like a nail.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. We'll end there tonight and pick up there next week with
The last
Hammer
word.
time.
another.
The last-
Name of the
Yeah.
episode.
Hammer time.
Another battle. Here we go.
Wow. Well, I wonder what they're going to do next. You wonder what they're going to do next? Judy sure does. And if you're like Judy, you can like and subscribe and watch the next episode of The Astral Avenue. Thanks for watching.